Right, David, let's chat season tickets then. Any changes from last season to this?
Yeah, we've made a number of changes this year, in some categories more than others, but what we've tried to do is balance the requirements of the football club, but also be fair to supporters, as we know it's really challenging times out there. You know, the backdrop that we all face, whether that's individually or as a club, rising energy costs. For us, we've got, you know, rising costs to staff, national minimum wage impacts on a lot of staff that work on match days. You know, you even think about the undersoil heating, the oil that we purchase for that has gone through the roof. So, you know, the backdrop of rising costs affects us all. So what we've tried to do is balance the cost of season ticket and try and think of other ways that we can add value to that, to make it a fair offering to supporters.
Now for adults, I believe this season you can come to East End Park for less than £300, which is a slight reduction.
Yeah, we've been able to offer a slight reduction on that. You know, and I'm sure, I understand supporters would want it to be lower than that, but we have to balance the needs of the football club against what, you know, the supporter can afford. We want the football club to be competitive, you know, and season ticket income and ticketing income in general is the most important income stream to the club.
And obviously towards the end of last season, the North West stand was absolutely packed out. We want those young guys and girls to be coming along to East End Park on a weekly basis.
Yeah, absolutely. When that section was full, it was undoubted the atmosphere that it brought to the game. And you know, we've looked closely at the information around about our existing season ticket holder base. We do have an old demographic amongst our supporter base. 100%, they're really important to us. But we've got to be more proactive at trying to attract younger audiences to the club on a more regular basis. That's why we're introducing a £50 season ticket for under 18s. You know, the idea is to try and get as many people here as possible, and teenagers that drop off quite heavily after the under 12 category. We want to attract that group back. Having that big audience here is good for the long-term health of the club.
Yeah, it's not only good for the financial aspect, it's good from the sporting aspect as well, because, you know, players like playing in front of full stadiums.
Yeah, and absolutely, and that group of supporters making a lot of noise and generating a lot of support for the team. There's a sporting impact as well as obviously a commercial impact to the football club.
Yeah, and finally, David, you know, there's lots of people, as you mentioned, who are maybe struggling, trying to balance their home budgets. But you know, as you mentioned, the club need to do that as well. So it's vitally important that people get out and buy their season tickets.
Yeah, absolutely. It is. It's a crucial income stream for us. We've tried to be as fair as we possibly can be on that pricing. We've also tried to look at different ways that we might be able to help supporters. So this year we've got a finance option through our ticketing platform where people can pay off on a monthly basis, 0% APR on that. So we've tried to create an offering for them that would take into account the challenges on monthly budget. In addition, obviously, with the reductions of, you know, the under 18 ticket and also with the retention of the under 12 ticket at £18, we're still quite competitive for families within that respect. And what we've tried to think about is, because we really appreciate the commitment and the investment for season ticket holders, is what other additional benefits can we offer to them. So there's a range of further benefits that they will exclusively receive